Been working on this flame glow grill that I purchased at was it Dollar General?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it was like $20, and I paid another $5 to get it DoorDash to me. But we'll check this thing out, see what we're dealing with. Like I said, this is a pretty. I don't think this is a pretty cheap unit. I think, like I said, $15. But we'll make it good. 2 bowls. There's the grill. And looks like the ham. So we don't even have to take this thing apart. Look at that. We're just ready to go. Bottom bowl there, looks like. And looks like that's going to be the top. All right. Easy enough, dude. Looks like the orange still in this. I wonder what kind of coating. I'm sure it's like a high temp coating or something that's on there. Go ahead and get it cleaned up and get it stuffed up. But we do have some examples. You want to pop that image up on the screen? We do have some AI examples here. Okay, so check these things out. ChatGPT just went in there, took a picture of the grill itself. I think I just took it right off the box. Just took a picture of it and uploaded it into ChatGPT, and it gave me some Lowrider-style designs. That's pretty much what I asked for. I gave it some more details and stuff like that. But these are the 3 that came up that I kind of really liked. So just want to know what you guys think. Maybe we'll take a poll and see which one I should be painting. Number 1, number 2, or number 3. So yeah, go ahead and put it in the comments, whatever you think. You're like, what up, B Diamond? I can see you on here. All right, let's get started. Okay, we're not going to paint the inside, so I'm going to end up taping that up once we get ready to paint, because we want that to be a nice clean edge. So let's get started with the first one. Also, hashtag Lime into the comments. We'll have some giveaways to do here in a little bit. So, as always, wax and grease remover to start. We don't want to be driving all those oils and whatever's on this thing. Make sure we get it clean before and after we sand. Okay, that one looks good. Same thing here.
Will this be functional, or is oh my gosh, or is it only decor only? I can't speak. Sorry.
It all kind of depends on if you want to ruin it or not. So yeah, you could use it, but there's a good chance you're going to burn the paint off. Who knows though? I bet the bottom bowl will probably take a little more abuse. Who knows? Okay. Clean. Nice and clean. That's what we want. So paint doesn't stick. So this is a type of paint, like we were talking about, probably a high temp paint. So in order for our paint to stick, we need to have some sort of a mechanical grit to it, a scratch, something for the paint to grab onto. This will do it right here. You can use these sponges. They're nice. You can use Scotch-Brite. You can also use 400 grit, 600 grit, or something like that. 320 even if you wanted. But what we're going to do is go around the whole thing. This paint is super hard. Wow. Like I'm hitting it with this thing, and it's...
Someone said your title says transdoming.
I'm sorry?
He spelled this wrong.
Oh, no.
He's very He's known to spell things wrong all the time.
What did I say? Oh,
Transphotming.
All right, I'm going to move to red Scotch Brite because I feel like it's going to be a little more aggressive on this thing. There we go. That's doing better.
B Diamond said, I really think when this is all done, that should be the giveaway.
Could be. Could be.
Is there a benefit to using paper over sponge or Scotch pad?
Well, the sponge and the paper will actually sand it smooth. Scotch Brite, like that's what it's going to do. It's just going to give it a scratch, which that's fine as well. We're not really looking to smooth the surface, which wouldn't be a bad idea. We're looking to put enough of a scratch in it that our paint has something to grab to. I might actually, just to be safe, I might add some adhesion promoter before I do the primer. Because I didn't realize really how hard this really, look how hard that is. It's like it really doesn't even take the shine off. Wow.
DA sander?
I could, but I mean, even then.
Sticker says, let's get the other half fired up and get some dogs cooking.
We did dogs the other night, didn't we?
Did we?
Well, when I did the whole drum.
Oh, yeah.
Thing, yeah.
Well, that was like a month ago.
Yeah, this stuff's pretty tough, so I'm definitely going to hit it with an adhesion promoter before we start.
Those pads work on knees, heels, and cankles as well.
Oh my god.
This is my favorite part when you wing it live and are like, oh crap, plan A not working. You never have a plan B, but you figure it out.
Yeah. And figuring this out might be adhesion promoter, really.
Is it powder coated or painted?
There's actually the paint's chipped a little right here. Look how thick it is.
Enamel coating?
Look how thick this paint is. Holy cow. Like it took a little chip right there and it's like a mile deep. Huh. Yeah, it's like a ceramic coating, I bet, on the top of this thing. But we're gonna paint to it and hopefully we don't have any problems. Because nothing's touching it. Look at this. Like it literally put one scratch in it.
No.
Okay. Well,
was this where if you wanted to, you could do epoxy primer?
You could
on that?
Yeah, I still think I would do adhesion promoter though.
Oh.
Because it's risky. We need something in there that's going to make sure that the paint's going to stick. Yeah, this literally is going to do nothing. I'm going to do it anyways though. This one's done. Can't tell, but it's done. Okay. Let's clean it one more time. And I think I need to run down the stairs to grab some of that adhesion promoter. Maybe I have a can up here.
Sandblaster.
Yeah, Sandblaster would do it. Yep. It would wax that right. Well, I don't know. Like, it's super thick, though. You can see even right here where it's a little chipped.
This is what rural painting is working through the problems.
Yeah.
That's some extra strong Chinesium. 400 grit?
Well, I mean, I don't think so. I think maybe, yeah, I'm going to go with adhesion promoter. I don't want to get any more aggressive with it. It is risky painting on top of this. We'll see if it works, but, yeah, we'll just get it base coated and put some adhesion promoter to start. We're still going to primer it as well. So I think if we have the adhesion promoter and the primer, we're going to be okay.
Aren't you glad you have two halves to do?
Yep. That does remind me, there's two halves to this. Okay.
Adam's breaking a sweat and it's still shiny.
Let me go grab that real quick. Can't find it.
Jump in there, get it done. If his muscles can't get it off, there's no way I'm doing it. He's down there trying to find it. I can hear him. Oh,
Found it.
I hear it. He found it.
I found it. Sorry about that, guys. You want to put that picture back up and they can see those again, maybe? I found the adhesion promoter, though. Whew.
Put the picture back up. Let's see. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, so go ahead and put in the comments which one you would prefer me to paint. When this, obviously we're just going to get this base coated and clear coated. We're going to use a white and a white pearl as the base coat instead of a metal flake. So this is going to be a lot brighter, just a different look. So take a look at those. I'm going to spray a coat of adhesion promoter.
Can I take this off now because I can't see you?
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Yep. So that's we got the first one sprayed. I'll kind of show you on this other one. That's good. It doesn't take long for that to start to tack up and dry. Same thing here. So this is adhesion promoter. It's just like in the name, it's going to promote adhesion. And that's kind of what we want in this case because we don't have much of a mechanical etch to this because really, if you saw that Scotch-Brite didn't do much of anything to this surface. Make sure we get this outer edge here. Okay, and really that's all it needs.
Junior said, Ash, tell Adam, ever since I started following and taking his advice and tips, I have evolved into a much better painter. So tell him thank you and keep doing your thing.
All right, thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Awesome to hear.
Okay, we got some high build primer. We don't necessarily need to high build this. We would use high build primer if, say, like we did some body work and we had some Bondo or has some deeper scratches. This will help build up over that so you can sand it smooth and smooth out the surface for paint. Get this thing mixed up. Okay. All right, seems to be spraying okay. I'm gonna hit the edges first. Nice and light. We don't need much.
So glad you're using adhesion promoter. I recently used some of a popular brand today. I noticed that my paint on the fairing peeled off. I don't know what I did wrong.
Yeah, it only takes. You don't really want to build it on too thick. It really is just like one medium to light coat is all you want. A lot of people make the mistake by saturating it too much. Really, you want to try to keep your paint as thin as possible in most all cases, unless it comes to clear coat. Sometimes you need that barrier of clear coat, or you have adhesion issues, or you can have issues with not being able to even out your paint graphics because you need to get rid of your lines for your paint graphics when they overlap. So clear coat's like the only one you really kind of like try to slam it on towards the end, but on primers and stuff like that, you should always be using lighter coats. So that's what I prefer. Obviously, there's a lot of different ones. But keeping them light is going to use less material and make the job go faster because it dries faster when it has light coats.
Wow. Someone said, cool project. I used a light coat. Could I have let it dry too long? I waited 15 minutes.
15 minutes for what to dry?
For the one, he's the one that used a different brand of adhesion promoter today.
Yeah, 15, 20 minutes. It all depends on how hot it is. On a day like today, like 5 minutes is fine, just like we did here.
I've fallen in love with spraying candies because of your videos.
All right, appreciate that.
Nice.
Yeah, it's easier to use cans sometimes. It actually is. It's a little more of a learning curve, and it's a little more difficult with spray cans because it puts it on a little thicker. You have less control, but it's just the ease of it. You know, being able to pick up a can and you're ready to go. What am I doing?
I just got 6 blank skateboard decks to do a few paint jobs on, and I'm gonna sell some too.
All right.
Nice.
Okay, we got
That's
full
awesome
coverage
to hear.
here, and that's all we're really looking for. Let this dry. I'll grab its sister over here. So I got the adhesion promoter already on this, and it's dry. So we're going to go hit it with the high build. Okay, I think we're about there. All right, since we sprayed that so thin and just in a couple of coats, it's already dry. So we'll grab the 600 grit sanding sponge. And we're just going to lightly kind of just graze over the primer. Not hitting it too hard because I don't want to actually sand it off anywhere. I'm just looking to give it a little more grit. I feel pretty good right now that stuck pretty good because you can see where I kind of sanded it here. And it's not really chipping or anything. It's just kind of like sanding off smooth where you can't feel it. That's a good sign. But still pretty risky on something like this. Good. Write that down.
If there's orange peel in a base coat, is that a big deal, or can that be worked out with the clear coat and wet sand and polish?
Yeah, absolutely. That can be worked out with the clear coat. Usually, if your base coat is orange peel, you either applied it on something that had orange peel, or you applied your base coat too thick, or you didn't reduce your base coat enough. 'Cause really, remember, base coat goes on super thin, as thin as possible in order to get 100% coverage. If that's what you're going for. You don't necessarily need 100% coverage when you're spraying certain things, flake and pearls and stuff like that. You're never shooting for full coverage. Okay. Once again, we see these edges that I kind of burnt through, but you can see that it's not really chipping off or anything. It's just sanding off. And that's a good sign. If that was chipping off right now, you would know that probably not proceed, because when you go to tape this thing up, there's a chance your paint's going to fail. Even if you have clear coat on it.
From watching the videos, you have convinced me to order some vinyl pinstripe tape from Lime. I used a no-name brand today, and it ended up sticking to the fender.
Oh, man.
Boo-boo. Not good.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. Yep, we have good tape. What can I say? Okay, we're down to start doing some paint on this thing. So like I talked about before, we want this thing to be, you want to just pop those back on there again one time. We want these to be super vibrant, just like they are right there in the picture. In order to do that, we're going to use a white base coat, and we're going to use a white pearl over the base coat, just using spray cans. So we're going to be able to get the vibrancy of what these are kind of showing here. The bright greens, the bright oranges, or whichever one. So if you have a preference of which one you think I should paint, go ahead and put that into the comments. 1, 2, or 3. We'll look them over later and see.
See what wins?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's do this. The two components that we're going to be using is we have a Limelight white base coat in an aerosol can. And we also have, you can see in the cap here, there's the white there, and there's the pearl right there. We want to get this white. The reason why if you were to put the pearl straight into the white and spray the white, it would mute out all the pearls. You wouldn't even see it. The white's just going to completely cover and bury the pearls if they're mixed in. So what this is a white base coat meant to cover 100%. This is a clear base coat with a white pearl in it. So it's not transparent, but you're not going to be getting full coverage, because all you're doing really down is putting down a pearl. You're not putting down a pigment. This is a pigment. This is a pearl. So we do them twice. We do the white first, and then we do that over the top. That way you have that nice pearly glitter over the top. And this thing's going to be pretty cool. Okay, these do come with 2 caps. We're going to use, should we use this one?
Is there a way I can do a poll on here? Do you know?
A poll? I don't think you can. I don't think you can. Okay, so we're going to take, we'll probably use, we have the adjustable cap. here, and it also comes with the fine tip cap. So we'll probably use the fine tip. Make sure it's spraying okay. There we go. A little splatter first. Now. Okay. Another thing to remember when you're spraying these, see how when you're pushing down the cap, sometimes you have a tendency of pushing forward. If you push forward like that, look at that, you can get some on the edge of the paint can. So make sure that you're not pushing your cap forward, and make sure, even if you pull it back, will be a better case, but as long as it's straight down. If you're pushing forward like that, it's going to aim right there and it could drip on whatever you're painting. Okay, so we're going to start light coats with this. Once again, light coats is all we need.
Did you say Pearl? Do you have new products?
I'm sorry?
Did you say Pearl? Do you have new products?
Oh, yeah, we do have a new pearl that's coming out. Yep. A white pearl. We do have the metallic pearl pigments that are actually a mixture.
Are we going to have the 4-inch polisher available again?
No, the 4-inch polisher is discontinued, unfortunately.
Do you at least still have the pads for it? Yes.
Yes, we do have the pads.
Whoa, I don't know what I did.
Yeah, we're continuing to still carry the pads that work for that polisher or any other 4-inch polisher.
Are the splatters going to be an issue at all?
Pardon me?
Are the splatters going to be an issue at all? Do you have any recommendation on another rotary polisher that's within that same price range?
Merca has one. I don't think it's in the price range though. Might be a couple $100 more. I would look into instead of an air polisher, I would look into a battery operated polisher. That's just me, you know. The reason why we discontinued that is because the polishers do take quite a bit of air, and a lot of people weren't equipped with the right compressors to be able to handle that. Okay, we almost got it here. I'm looking to get full coverage, so I'm just kind of working around. Ooh, it dribbled right there.
It says on here I can add a pole somewhere, but I can't figure out where.
Yep, it's still gonna happen. Get it right on that edge and dribble a little bit.
You didn't realize she was only able to use the app. Access the chat. Look at the chat window during a live stream. Add a poll.
Okay, let's set this off to the side. We'll go ahead and bring the other guy over here.
Can you see? There's somewhere it says you can add a poll. Maybe it says on YouTube Live. It's like an ad button in the top.
Yeah, no, that's YouTube. We're on StreamYard.
Oh, well, let me ask that.
Yeah, I think on YouTube you can do that.
It says you can.
No drips on the top yet. Really.
It says click the plus icon in the chat section. Select start poll.
Yeah, maybe we need to do that.
Well, I'm not sure where that is.
There's a chat section on there.
Where?
This is the chat section.
During your live stream, click the plus icon in the chat section.
Maybe the top or bottom. I want to make sure we get this all the way covered, because if you don't, you'll see you can see how it's a little splotchy right there, a little mottled. Okay, I'm going to bring this bottom half over one more time. We're going to check that, make sure it doesn't need a little more. Just a little more.
I can't figure it out. So are we going to do a cook test with this grill to test durability?
With the what? The durability test?
Yeah.
We will do it after the clear coat, though. After it's clear coated and dry, we'll be given the durability test, because we'll be taping all over this thing. So I feel like that's durability enough. We can withstand some tape. We should be good. Okay, that one's good. Let's check the other one. Good there too. Clean there. That's pretty good. Okay. Okay, We're good. Oh, when I said that, I got one drip on it. Right when I was almost done. Let's get that. Okay. We'll let that guy dry. We'll go ahead and move to the bottom first. Okay, with this, once again, we're not looking for full coverage. This is just white pearl. It's basically intercoat clear, also known as clear base coat, mixed into a white pearl. And we're going to go right over the top of this thing. Oh yeah, this is going to look good. Okay, nice even coats. Okay, one quick coat. We'll put one more on here in just a second. See what this did. Once we clear it, you'll be able to see a little more, but it put this nice little shimmer on it that once it's clear coated, it really sparkles and it keeps it nice and bright. Metal flakes usually come in silvers, golds, and all that stuff like that. Yes, that's great, but if you want your candies to be really super bright and vibrant and you still want the sparkle, this is a great option. And I'm excited to see what this turns out like. To be honest, I haven't done a whole lot of stuff on pearl, so this is going to be a learning experience for me as well. Candies on pearl. I mean, we'll check it out and see what it looks like together. Let's get the other one. I think we're good there. Go ahead and throw down another coat. Okay. See that? Maybe we can see the difference if I put this up next to it. See how that just gives it that nice pearl kind of look? That's just bright white. And then once this hits with clear, oh man, this is really going to sparkle. I love white pearl. Just love it. Looks great on black too. The gear is sprayed on black. Maybe I can show it what it looks like on black real quick. Yeah, who wants to see what it looks like on black? We'll go ahead and spray this real quick. You see the sparkle that leaves right there. That looks good. All right, let's grab. So this is the white piece. Yep. This is the top. We'll go ahead and spray that too, real quick. Okay, we'll just give it a couple seconds here. Here you go. Okay, one last coat here. Okay, that's going to do it. Let's take a better look at this thing. We got good full coverage, no issues. A couple of drips on the bottom part, but here I was able to save the one little drip we had on there. It looks like it has pretty full coverage. So what we do at this point is you can clear this with regular clear coat, part A, part B, or you can use what we have here is a double shot. So this has the part A and the part B chambers already into the can. So what we're going to do is you pull this off right here. You take the ring off. A little connector here. Like that. You slip that right into the hole in the lug right there. See that? A little lug that goes through into the can, which has a little blade on it. So what we would do is we would pull on this and we would turn it 360 degrees. And what that's going to do is that's going to turn that blade, release the other canister into the can. The two parts are going to be mixed together. After you have that, those components mixed together, you have approximately 24 hours use with the can. You can put it in the refrigerator for a little bit, and that could save it another 2 to 3 days, actually, is how long I've used the can. But once again, once you start playing with it and it gets older, when it's already mixed, it's going to act a little different. You might get more orange peel. So it's better really to use it within the 24 hours. But yeah, you could definitely prolong the life by putting it in the fridge for a little bit. Even if I'm doing like a flake job, I have something small to do, you can go ahead and pop the can open, flake it, do all the stuff you need, get that first coat, some clear coat on it, and put this in the fridge. Come back the next day, you can sand your piece, do your graphics, and then you can clear coat it again with the double shot. So you kind of use it twice, prolong it in the refrigerator. Okay, that's pretty much it. We're going to I'm gonna let Ashley go so she don't have to smell this stuff. I'm gonna give it one coat, throw my respirator on, put one coat on here, and then I'm gonna do the rest of the piece. So if I do want you guys to see what it looks like with that first coat of clear on there, so you can see the sparkle and whatnot. But we'll be doing another. This will obviously be another episode where we will pick which design we'll do, and we'll go with that and see what we can come up with. But so a great base to work on. It's going to keep those candies really bright and vibrant, and that's what we're looking at for this. Those designs had some kind of pinstriping on there. I'm going to go ahead and publicly give it a shot and see if I can pinstripe something on there. Whether I do it with an airbrush or I do it with a brush, that's yet to be known. But I'm going to try to see if I can figure that out one way or another. But that's pretty much it. I think we're going to do a giveaway. Somebody asked, hey, Adam, I'm going to spray your crushed glass over white on my 62 T-Bird. I'll send you some pics when it's all done. Hoping, okay. All right, appreciate that. That stickers? Oh, cool. Hey, brother. Yeah, crushed grass. That's kind of what we have here. This is like a smaller version, to be honest, of the crushed glass. Looks very similar to this, really bright. You can also spray the crushed glass over white as well, stickers. If you know that, it's going to give it more of like a diamond, a brighter effect too. But black is great as well. But considering the glass is more like a whitish, you can get away with spraying it over white base coat. But if you try to spray silver metal flake over white base coat, it's not going to give you the effect that you want. It's really going to mute out the flakes. It's going to be hard to get any sparkle out of that. But when it comes to the glass or it comes to the pearl, white base coat is a great option.
You want to do a winner?
Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and we're going to give away. We kind of blew it on this one, but the hashtag Lime into the comments. We're going to give away 2 gift cards.
How much?
We'll do 2 $25 gift cards. All you have to do is hashtag Lime into the comments. It's going to put you in the wheel to win. Let's see if we can get somebody. So I'm going to go ahead. And pop this can real quick. So once again, pull and twist. You can hear when it releases. Oh, there we go. See, it just loosened up. So then we're able to mix those two together. Yeah, 2 minutes of shaking this can. Let's go ahead and we'll hashtag Lime. Get you in there. Hopefully you win. Good luck, everybody. Darren Plank, congratulations, man. You won it. Info at limelinepaintsupply.com. Let us know that you won, and we will send you that discount code.
Gift card. Gift card.
Yeah, gift card. What did I say?
Discount code.
Oh, yeah, gift card.
You want me to do another one?
Yeah, one more. All right, one more for you guys, and then we're going to spray this clear coat. Give it one coat so you can check it out. Who we got? JJ. Oh, sorry, JJ. Ah, Infidel. Hey, you got it, man. No, he'll use it. Long time member, long time watcher of the channel. Appreciate you. Feels good to win every once in a while, doesn't it? All right. We're going to let Ashley go. We're going to say bye to Ashley.
Bye, guys.
I'm going to throw on my respirator here. And we'll put a first coat on this and kind of see what this is going to look like. Minutes. Almost 2 minutes. Feels like it's sticking up there pretty good. Okay, let me get my respirator on. Okay. First coat. We're going to go ahead and you see how it has an adjustable nozzle here. You put it towards the plus, you got a little bit wider of a nozzle, of a fan pattern. Shorter is going to be more of a circle pattern. Use that for like frames and tubes and stuff like that. It'll last a little longer, less overspray. I like to have it in the little bit above to the plus side in the middle. Okay. Okay, I kind of just gave that a real quick tack coat. What a tack coat is, it's just a really thin coat that we're just looking to get adhesion. Just enough that we're not going to have any kind of issues with, like, if we happen to have some kind of contamination. Sometimes when you oversaturate too fast, little blemishes and stuff can happen. But laying down a thinner coat to start will kind of help you build a little bit of a barrier, and it helps your next coat stick better so you can actually lay it down a little heavier. We'll let that tack off just for another 20 seconds or so. We got pretty good airflow here. If you got good airflow, I'm telling you, it's going to dry much, much quicker. If it's just sitting in a still air kind of room and it's cold, I mean, this stuff is going to take a long time to dry. But remember, if you're in warm, I think we're about 90 degrees, maybe 80, 89, 88. It's pretty hot in here. But we do have some good airflow as well. So with those two things going, it means the clear coat is going to dry much faster. Okay, we'll put another coat on there. We'll put a real coat, real thick coat. Okay. And you can see the nice sparkle that hopefully you can see that. Just puts a nice pearl shimmer to the base coat. And this is really what's going to make everything sparkle and everything pop once the candies are on it. I'm pretty stoked about this project and the way we're going to be painting it. I feel like we're all going to learn something, like I said before. You can see that's starting to smooth out and it's starting to glass out. Really, that's the only time that we're spraying that we want things to kind of to flow out and to self-level. We only want that to happen in the clear coat stage. You can kind of do it with primers as well, kind of self-level it. It's better to build those up a little bit slower as well. When it comes to clear coat, you need to lay down heavier coats. You need to have a little more confidence. Make sure you're putting down enough, but not too much to where it starts to run. And remember, you can always do more coats too. So as long as the last one's flowing out and it looks good, most of the time you have enough clear coat on there to do what you need to do. You also need enough clear on here that when we go to scuff this down to do graphics over the top, that if we don't have enough clear on there, we're going to burn through the white, and that'll burn through quick. Like, it'll be just a couple swipes, and once you're close and you hit it, the paint's going to be gone before you even know it. So you want to make sure you have enough clear coat on there to protect the base coat from getting sanded off. Also, you need to make sure that it's not sanded too thin in some areas, because like around where it bends right here, it's really easy to over sand that area, because you're sanding all this and then you sand this and it has a lot of pressure right there around the corner, and you'll end up sanding through. And then, or even if you sand it really thin and you tape over it, the clear becomes really, really brittle if it's super thin. Like if you sand it to where it's about ready to burn through, but you didn't, and you're like, oh, okay, that's about ready to burn through. Well, you could still have an adhesion problem with that, because really the integrity of that clear coat is kind of compromised in that spot where you burn through. Also, if it's super thin and you say like you get your graphics done, nothing pilled, that's great. And now you go and you slam another clear coat on the top and you hit it really hard at first without tack coats and letting it build up. What's going to happen is it could go in there and it could, through the thin layer of clear coat, the solvents sit on there and they could re-wet your paint underneath, your candies and whatnot. And if that happens and those get re-wetted, you're going to end up having a wrinkling issue or what else is known as burning it up. That's because your solvents are too aggressive. And even though the paint is catalyzed, If it's not thin enough, it just can't hold back those solvents. So you want to be kind of nice and easy on things, but you do want to make sure that you have enough clear coat to do the job you need to do. So I'm going to take this down into the booth. I'm going to do another 2 coats just like I did. Another 2 coats of full coats just like I did on this last one. That way we have a good barrier on this. And then next week we won't be here. We'll be out of town. But the following week we'll be back on this thing. We're going to look through the comments and see which one we kind of choose. Preferably I like the middle one, the blue one. But we'll paint one of those and we'll see how it goes. It's going to be new for me. Hopefully it's new for you. And we're all learning something here. But that's it. That's all I got. I appreciate you all being here. I'm going to end it. Once again, nothing next week. The week after, we're ready to go again. We're going to be hitting this thing up real hard. So I appreciate you all being here. Thank you for the super chats. Thanks for the memberships. And most of all, thank you if you're putting on reviews for products of Limeline that you like. If you're putting up a review on Amazon, thank you so much for that. Photo reviews, video reviews, show people what you can do and what the products can do. There's no better gift that you guys can give us, and we really appreciate those that do that for us. So thanks for being here, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye.